We arrived at the last stop of our 10-day Laos itinerary, which is Vientiane, the capital and largest city of Laos. Even though we read some mixed reviews online, we were pleasantly surprised by what this city had in store. While Vientiane doesn't boast the same bustling energy as Bangkok or Hanoi, it offers a unique charm for those who approach it with an open mind. So we spent our last 24 hours in Vientiane before leaving for another adventure. Once we arrived at the train station in Vientiane, we went straight for the buses that are waiting up front. They usually are standing ready for people arriving and the parked ones full. Our hotel had a cozy café on the ground floor where we enjoyed a late lunch after we arrived. In the late afternoon, we took advantage of the hotel's free shuttle bus to the city center. There we took a stroll along the riverside promenade, from which you can see Thailand on the other side, as the city is right near the border. There was a local market going on, mainly selling knockoff clothing brands. It was quite bustling all around, with locals doing sports, also a little theme park for kids, so you really get a glimpse of local life here.
This is from on tap of like. This is like a bustling.
Here. Rocheman.
Oh, Rochefort and 8.50.
They even have an ashell.
8.50 Orval. 12.
Yeah, they have all the good and even rare.
$12 though.
Mine. If you miss the taste of home, this is where you go, I guess. While Vientiane may not be filled with numerous well-known tourist spots, it still holds significant landmarks, temples and shrines that hold their own importance. For a unique and quirky experience, venture to Buddha Park, a bit further from the city center, where you can find a curious assortment of statues from Hindu and Buddhist mythology. The Buddha Park is located roughly an hour away from the city, and to reach the park you can opt for a private car or take the budget-friendly route by catching a local bus, number 14, from Patuxai bus station. Entrance to the park is approximately 40,000 kip for a foreigner, which is around €2, and you can expect to spend around 2 hours here in the park. Arriving early is advisable to avoid both the scorching heat and the crowds that start gathering around 11 a.m. when tour buses arrive. A visit to this open-air sculpture park reveals a collection of over 200 massive concrete sculptures depicting Buddha, Hindu deities, as well as a mix of unique human figures to divine beings, and even some more unconventional depictions like demons. This park was created in the 50s by a priest shaman, and the park carries an intriguing blend of ancient-looking artistry and modern craftsmanship. One of the main highlights is a towering dome that offers an excellent panoramic view of the entire park when climbing up. Inside you can also find 2 stories filled with even more statues, so it's definitely worth checking this one out. And climbing to the top, through which you actually have to go through a very small opening. How was it?
Quite an experience, but narrow.
So for all art and sculpture enthusiasts, this park stands as one of the most captivating tourist spots while you're in Vientiane. And also the backdrop of the vibrant flowers and lush greenery adds to the photogenic charm. If you're interested in learning more about Laos' devastating history, a visit to COPE is highly recommended. As foreigners, we were quite unaware of the significant impact that Laos endured during the secret war of the 1960s and 70s. Throughout the Vietnam War, the USA dropped a staggering 2 million tons of bombs on Laos, earning it the grim distinction of being the most heavily bombed country on the planet. This relentless assault left a profound mark on the local population, resulting in numerous tragic amputations and casualties. So to this day, many unexploded bombs still litter the Laotian landscape, posing an ongoing threat to the people. COPE plays a crucial role in providing prosthetic limbs to the victims of these devastating bombings. The visitor center serves as an eye-opening experience, featuring exhibits that shed light on the bombings, the process of prosthetic care, rehabilitation efforts, and the ongoing mission to clear the land of dangerous remains. After the COPE Center, we got on a tuk-tuk that brought us to the Patuxai Victory Monument, often referred to as the Arc de Triomphe of Vientiane. We could definitely see the resemblance with the one in France, Paris. This one was constructed during the 1960s and serves as a symbol of national pride, commemorating Laos' struggle for independence from colonial rule. In the past, it used to be possible to ascend the monument staircases, which lead to an observation deck from where you can enjoy views of the city. However, due to lack of maintenance, access to the observation deck is no longer available. We also discovered that Vientiane has a very nice cafe and food scene. We stumbled upon this awesome spot just around the corner from our hotel. Everything here was top-notch, from their Laos sausage to the zesty papaya salad. The staff was also absolutely friendly, making it a welcoming spot for some great food and coffee. And if you want a taste of local goodness, then this spot is as local as it can get. We noticed it when passing by that it was packed with locals, and that's always a good sign. We tried their signature noodle dish and it was out of this world amazing. Do you think it's a crispy pork skin on the top, the crisps?
It is.
Can you show me your noodles? Oh, are there also like these blood pieces in there? You can try. I've tried it before, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. They also have a little stall which makes fresh doughy snacks, of which we also tried a few, so this one was definitely a hit. So that concludes our day in Vientiane. We surprisingly really enjoyed our time here, contrary to some opinions that we read online. So as always, we suggest to travel with an open mind, and who knows, you might have an amazing experience. This also rounds up our 10 days in Laos, and we absolutely had an amazing time here. Laos really has stunning landscapes, and we totally fell in love with Luang Prabang. If you're thinking of traveling to Laos, make sure to check out our blog post with a full itinerary. And so now it's time to hop on a plane to a new country for us. Any guesses where we're off to? Drop your comments down below.